2, 1, drop it.
Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here to welcome back to another PES 2020 Master League video on the channel. We've been playing it, we've been enjoying it on the channel for the past week or so. You guys have absolutely been loving the Inter Master League series. So today we're doing something a bit different. We're experimenting a few different things in Master League. We're doing our first ever challenge in PES 2020 Master League, and it's with the one and only Juventus. It is the £3 billion challenge with Juventus. We all know they've probably got the best squad in Italy. They've probably got the best squad in Europe, of course, with Cristiano Ronaldo. And in today's video, we're aiming to make it even better. We're going for glory. We're going to aim for the Serie A. We're going to aim for the Champions League. We're also going to aim for the Coppa Italia. We're going for the treble. In a one-season time limit, we're going for glory, trying to aim high with Juventus. We're going to stick with Johan Cruyff as the manager, and we're going to see how much we can achieve with £3 billion in the transfer budget with Juventus. And in order to get this £3 billion transfer budget, we've gone ahead in the settings and enabled the starting budget to be large. There's all these different options. We go for large, and there you go. We get the £3 billion. You'll see when we go into the Master League, we're going to be swimming in cash here with the Bianconeri. So if you go on to enjoy the challenge, if you go on to enjoy this different type of Master League video, make sure to smack the like button down below. Hit subscribe with notifications on so you never miss out on a video on the channel. We're going to dive straight into the challenge, attempting to sign as many of the world's best players as possible in a one-season time limit. Obviously, we've already got the likes of Ronaldo and Chiellini in our ranks, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see how all these new signings gel as Johan Cruyff meets the side. The way PES 2020 Master League works, the more new signings you bring into the squad, the more it's gonna, it's gonna take time for them to gel. It's gonna take time for them to work together and become a team and develop that team spirit. So as much as we're gonna be bringing in like some of the world's best players, it's gonna be interesting to see how they'll gel and what they could actually achieve on the pitch. So it's gonna be a very interesting challenge to say the least. Johan Cruyff is gonna try and pull off a masterclass here in Turin. And obviously we're going for pretty much every trophy we are involved in. We're aiming high, and we're just going to agree that we can win the club championship, which is the Champions League here in PES 2020. And you can see right there in the transfer budget, £3.2 billion for us to spend. I don't think I've ever seen that amount of money in a transfer budget before. We've got absolute bucket loads of money here to spend. Look at that salary budget of £187 million. The finances are definitely not a problem. It's just whether the team will gel and link together to actually achieve success on the pitch, which at the end of the day is going to be the main objective. So imagine this in some parallel universe somewhere. Both of the best players, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, are on the same team. Here in Juventus, we've picked up the Argentine. We've lured him away from Barcelona for a whopping £337.5 million. Pretty much the best player in the world is coming to Juventus, joining up with Cristiano Ronaldo. He's arrived. That glorious ginger beard has arrived in Torino, and we have got him on our books here. It's a lot of money, but he is happy to join the Bianconeri, and he's going to become one of our many signings here in the summer transfer window. We're just getting started, and there he is, looking as serious as ever, ready to take Italy by storm. Surely Juventus could go on and achieve some extraordinary things this season. There he is signing the contract. There he is posing with the jersey, looking very serious, wanting to get down to business straight away, and there are even more player arrivals on the cards. And it is time to welcome yet another marquee signing. This time it's in between the sticks. It is Oblak from Atletico Madrid. Yet another top-class goalkeeper is joining us, and he's going to be the starter in between the sticks. He's joining the football director at the press conference. He is absolutely ecstatic to be there. The suit might be a little too big for him. He is looking very sharp today, arriving here at the Allianz Arena. There you go. He's in the club offices. He's arrived at Juventus, and he can't wait to get started with this new chapter in his career, and he's gonna come and make history. Get in, boys. Then there is so much transfer news going on at Juventus right now that PES low-key just announced that Kevin De Bruyne has joined up Juventus on a permanent transfer from Manchester City for £229.238 million. Just a bucket load of cash has been spent for these first three players. We've signed a marquee player in the midfield. We've signed a top top-class, world-class goalkeeper, and also Lionel Messi. And there's even more to do. This side is going to be extremely OP once we're finished with it. Liverpool fans, look away right now as your big Dutch defender, the best player in Europe, is making his way over to the Bianconeri. The Italian champions are gaining yet another top-class defender, and it's probably the world's best defender right now, Virgil van Dijk. He's visiting us at the training ground, confirming his move, and he's meeting up with the Dutch legend, Johan Cruyff. What a meeting there. That is a legendary meetup, one of the most ambitious crossovers of all time, and Johan Cruyff will be guiding the Dutchman in this Juventus squad. He is happy to be here on the training ground, and it's another key department we've improved in this Juventus squad. He's definitely going to be a major starter for us. And just as you thought we were slowing down, it's yet another massive marquee player announcement, this time in the centre-back position for £168.9 million from Liverpool. He's joining up with Matthias de Ligt at the back. The Dutch duo are definitely going to be starting there. Chiellini and Bonucci have, unfortunately, another thing coming for them as the Dutch boys are taking over in Turin. And there you go, follow a surge. Juventus is trending 14.2 million followers and rising. And at this point, you'd think we've run out of money, but I guarantee you that we have not. We have got so much money to spend, and we've gone ahead and splashed most of it on the Brazilian Neymar. He's been linked with a move away from PSG all summer long, was linked with Juventus kind of, and he is going to make his way over. Yet another solid player to start. I don't even know if he can make the starting 11. That's how much quality we've got in this side. But Johan Cruyff is having a little chat with him. Neymar all suited up, visiting the training ground. He's going to start a brand new chapter of his career here at Juventus. Welcome Neymar to the Bianconeri. Neymar's keen to make history. Let's go. And you just know we had to bring him back to Juventus. It is the big French midfielder Paul Pogba, arriving from Manchester United, been linked with a move away from Old Trafford for so long now, and he's coming back home to Juventus, where he made a name for himself, where he announced himself onto the world stage here in Italy, making a big comeback, and now Johan Cruyff is picking him up for his side. He's going to be another jewel in this big crown that we're making here at Juventus. Paul Pogba, there's the little video to the fans. He's happy to be here, back on the Juventus training ground. Welcome to Juventus. Welcome back to Juventus, Paul Pogba. So the good news just continues for Juventus fans. We've got Pogba signing the contract, making it official there. We've got Lionel Messi, the now new Juventus player, winning the Best European Player Award. And we also have another image of Paul Pogba in his new jersey. And trust me, the transfers haven't stopped just yet. So it is one of many transfer deadline day signings. I'm trying to fit into these last few hours of the transfer window. I'm trying to make a few more, but this is just one of them, and it's a big one. It's kind of a strategical move. It's going to be Kalidou Koulibaly from Napoli. It is going to be the Senegalese defender, the best defender in Serie A, if not Europe, Kalidou Koulibaly. We're weakening title rivals. We're weakening just rivals in general, and we're bringing one of their best players to Juventus, strengthening the defense. So it was a position that needed to be strengthened so desperately. So we've brought in the German right back, probably one of the best right backs in the world right now, Joshua Kimmich. He's arriving from Bayern Munich, joining us here in Italy. He's going to be starting at that right back position for 91.8 million. We've nearly exhausted all the transfer budget, but we've still got enough left in the tank for one last signing. Right, that is it. Deadline day is over. We've made one last signing. The window has finally shut. The clock's ticked down, and we're going to see our last signing here in action. We've managed to squeeze everything out of the transfer budget for this one, as we'll go ahead and find out who our last marquee signing was. We needed a backup attacker just in case. There he is. It is going to be Raheem Sterling, the English midfielder, moving for £217.2 million, joining up with the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, so many other star players in this squad. We've picked him up for a bit of squad depth. He can play at that striker position as well. For now, he's going to be on the bench. We're going into the season with this starting 11, this lineup. It is looking extremely saucy at the moment. We have to start off talking about this front three of Ronaldo, Neymar, and Messi. Just imagine somewhere in some parallel universe that could be possible in real life. That could cause extreme damage here in Serie A, even in Europe. 97 team spirit as well. We've got so many new players players, pretty much a new player in every position, and they've just gelled together, gotten along well with the new midfield three as well with Pogba, Pjanic and KDB. The new centre-back partnership of Koulibaly and Van Dijk. Kimmich is going to be a big upgrade to that right-back position. Alexandro, of course, is a Juventus original, and then we have Jan Oblak in goal. The bench is looking, yeah, we've just got quality all over the pitch pretty much. There's no real weakness in this squad whatsoever. It is just a squad that is built for world domination, basically. It's just going to be a matter of, could they get results? Can they just come together and achieve greatness here? That's what we're going to find out here at Juventus. We're going to simulate to January, see if we can get any more deals on the cards. If not, we'll simulate to the end of the season and see what madness this squad can pull off. Champions League, Serie A, Coppa Italia, it is all up for grabs. We need to win it. Let's go ahead and see what they can do. And after that tidal wave of summer transfer business, our budget report is kind of looking a bit like this. We've got £1.5 million left in the transfer budget. However, on the other hand, the salary budget isn't looking too good, minus 26k. So we've somehow gone into the negatives there after starting off with an absolutely insane budget, but that is our current financial situation at the moment. So this is how the Serie A standings are shaping up to be halfway through the season, and Johan Cruyff and Juventus have somehow maintained an 100% record, 24 games in, 24 wins, and 72 points already, just over the halfway stage. Yeah, they seem to be running away with it here in Italy. Inter, Roma, and Lazio finish off the top four, but we still got one half left in the season. Scudetto's on the cards, but can they keep that 100% invincible record? We're gonna find out and see if they can keep it up in the second half. Domestically, they're also still in the Coppa Italia competition in the semi-finals, in the quarter-finals. They're gonna have to keep that up if they want to achieve some domestic cup success as well. And they also managed to maintain a 100% win record in the Champions League group stage as well, finishing on top with 18 points, 6 wins out of 6, and they're up against Slavia Praha in the round of 16, so all three competitions are still well and truly on the cards. The treble could be done by Juventus, and we're aiming for like the first time in over 20 years that Juventus could be winning the Champions League. So that is the halfway report of the season. Obviously, we can't sign anyone because our salary budget is in the negative, so this is the squad we're going to have to stick it out towards the second half of the season. Even with £3 billion, you need the salary budget, which we just don't have. So let's hope that team can achieve the treble, and yeah, I'm not going to put it past them. Let's get into the end of the season. And there you go. Somehow, some way, 38 games, 38 wins, and 100% record, and 114 points later, £3 billion, Juventus and Johan Cruyff have achieved literally world domination. I don't even think any team in Italy or even the world has done that throughout a 38 game campaign season. I think it's safe to say that Messi and Ronaldo are pumped after winning the league, enjoying a little dance in the dressing room, enjoying a little dance together. Like I said, somewhere in some parallel universe, this could be possible. 105 goals for, 20 against. That is, yeah, that has got to be probably the best team the world has ever seen right there. Let's see how they did in other competitions. The Scudetto was pretty much won halfway throughout the season, and they only solidified their dominance in the second. Despite being the best team in the world, let alone Serie A, in the team of the season for the league, we've only got Messi and Neymar in there, two of our Scudetto winning players. Yeah, the Serie A team of the season is not really depicting on who the best players were, but Messi and Neymar seem to have been good enough to get in there. Top goal scorers, and 3 of our players are in the top 5, and there you go. Neymar with 22, Ronaldo with 27, and Lionel Messi, the Argentine, proving why he's the GOAT with 46 goals in a campaign. That is unheard of. That is numbers that are just from another planet right now. There's also Kevin De Bruyne getting 8 goals in the Serie A rankings, and then with assists, Miralem Pjanic 17, De Bruyne with 12, and Paul Pogba with 7. And it was a domestic double here as Juventus ended up edging out Parma in the Coppa Italia final 1-0 after they just destroyed all their competition towards the final. It was a close encounter in the end. They ended up scraping by in 90 minutes and getting that trophy. Now this is what it's going to come down to, isn't it? The Champions League. Let's see. Surely, I mean, 100% record in Serie A, 100% record, and there you go. In the final, Juventus absolutely destroyed Liverpool 4-0. An embarrassment for the Merseyside club. Win the final, completing the treble, and just solidifying their place as the world's best. And there you go, Ronaldo talking about blood, sweat, and tears, but he had an all-star cast around him. I'm sure it was hard work, but Juventus seemed to cruise to every single victory, every single title they achieved this season. What a season for Juventus. Cruyff, Enzo, off trending. He ends off with 15.3 million followers. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I expected a bit of time to gel, a bit of, growing pains in this squad with so many new players arriving in the summer. They finished off with 98 team spirit, so they seem to have got their act together at the end of the day. Literally, every single player is above 85 in this squad. It seems like they got on pretty well, and yeah, they obviously achieved domination, and I couldn't be happier. £3 billion is what it's going to cost you, but in the end, it paid off. I honestly think we've completed Master League there. PES 2020, that is peak performance. So after that season, the club rankings have been updated, and yeah, Juventus surely will be ahead by a mile despite competition from Barcelona, Man City, Real Madrid. The Italian giants, the Bianconeri, have topped the club rankings, and they're the best in the world. And here we go, end of season review. I don't think there's much to review. We literally won every single game. It's been a marvel to watch the boys this season. We achieved our goal, and it looks good while we were at it. And yeah, Cruyff is just sitting back, kicking back with his morning coffee in the office, and he's proud of what he's achieved. After simulating throughout the whole season, dominating with Juventus and this £3 billion challenge, I'm absolutely ecstatic with how that turned out. I didn't think it'd be that successful, but I thought we'd still be successful in some regard. That is going to end off the video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this PES 2020 Master League video. If you enjoyed it and enjoying all the PES 2020, FIFA 2020 Master League and Karimo content coming to the channel, make sure to slap the like button, hit subscribe and notifications on so you never miss out on a brand new upload coming to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. I've been BCHD. I hope you did enjoy. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the very next video.